Hello guys, and welcome to another video. Today we will be going over Astral Chain. We're going to be reviewing the game. You may be like, what? This is not Yu-Gi-Oh content, why is it on this channel? Well, I will be introducing Discord exclusive content for you guys. So, you want to know how to get it? Well, pretty simple. Join my Discord server, it'll be on there. There's no I don't know, Patreon exclusive thing. I don't have a Patreon. I'm a very small channel, just no reason to. I just want to, be able to better gauge who's watching my videos, who's enjoying me as a content creator. So, if you don't mind, join the server if you do want. And there will be exclusive videos, maybe not pertaining to Yu-Gi-Oh in particular, or maybe I will. It's really whatever you guys kind of want to see, what I want to do. So yeah, just join. It'll be pretty good. Link will be in description, like in every video. But today we are going to be reviewing game Astral Chain. So I have played just about to the final boss. There will be no spoilers in this video if you're wondering. Yeah, we're going to be gauging these 5 categories: music, story, gameplay, the world, and the longevity of the game, how long you can really play it for, how much time you put it in. We're going to give that rating 1 to 5, and then overall we'll do a 1 to 10 rating on the whole game. But that being said, let's get right into it. Starting off, we are doing the music first. And it is fucking amazing. I may have a little bit of a personal bias. I really like metal music. So when going into battles, you hear the nice metal build up, just the drums build up when it shows like a new monster. It's really good. It really pumps you up. It's very close to Doom type of music, pretty most comparably to that, and every other reviewer has kind of said the same thing about loving the music. So yeah, just if you want to hear it for yourself, just look up the soundtrack on YouTube. It is amazing. I love all the music, even the different genres. It all does very well. I think the music at the very end, near the very end, maybe not the final boss music, near the very end, oh, that was so good. So, for this first category, I will definitely give it 5 for this category. Now on to story. And yes, it's also really good. That's why I put no spoilers in this video, because people are going to want to experience it. If you can trust my opinion here, the story's really good. It's not the most miraculous thing ever. Then again, Platinum Games have not made... They've made a bunch of slash 'em up games. The story has not always been the most amazing, appealing thing about it. This one really does have an appealing story. So if you don't know, I'm going to give you the general bio that's probably on the back of the box. So, you are playing as one of the 2 twins, boy or female, and pretty much you are stuck in a zone because the rest of the world is kind of in an apocalypse scenario, and the world threat, which most of the world, well, not most, a good amount does not know about, is chimeras, the big ugly beast, which you'll be fighting in the game, and you have a legion, pretty much a controlled chimera of sorts. Yeah, they are, it's pretty much the story, you just fight them. So there's, the evil villain in the trailers, there's some nice twists within the story, even the twist seemed kinda, yeah, it's there. It twisted, it can do a twist in a good way. Trust me, when you experience that twist, you're just like, that was executed pretty well. You predicted it, but it's like, that was done pretty well. I got the goosebumps. Like, So the story, really good. I'm not saying it's perfect though, so I'm going to give it a 4.5 this section. It could be changed, and there's probably some way to make the story better. It's not a perfect story. There's definitely always something you can change. It's like maybe a little bit you can just touch, fix up, make it better. But overall, it is really good. When you're like, you know, watching the story out on your TV and you're getting the goosebumps, you know it has to be pretty good. So on the next section, gameplay. And the gameplay also very, very good. And I think that's what most people would be scared about, knowing if they want to get the game. Is the gameplay good? Because most people are like, I want to play just a slash 'em up game. Just that's really good, really fun. Maybe they're not even interested in the story. But you're just like, I want to see really good fighting. And it is damn good. It is really good. You'd think it'd be sloppy. I'll admit, there's so many controls in that game. So many controls. But I got very much used to it. I feel pretty good at fighting. I played the hard mode and I was still getting S pluses. I'm pretty good. I'm not a pro gamer over here, but I'm pretty good. I got hang of the controls. Definitely close to the end of the game. It really gauges your level properly. Like when you're not super experienced with fighting, you're not going to get fights that take someone who's super, you know, experienced. I feel game plays well with exactly how good you'll be at fighting, going through and learning the controls. Yeah, it's just built very well. The controlling of your Legion, very well. You're like, okay, how am I going to control the two characters? Like, it is a lot of buttons. You're working with almost every control on your controller, but it's done very well. There's stuff that you like look immediately, you're like, why is it like this? But once everything's mapped out, once it shows how everything controls, you're like, yeah, this works. It just becomes a part of the system. Kind of like how X's jump in Breath of the Wild. I still think it's weird, but I got used to it, didn't I? Pretty much, that's the best way to explain it. Controls are weird, just a bit, but you're going to get used to it. Trust me on that. And the fighting is so exciting. Battle mechanics, very interesting. You have an upgrade system. I guess that's kind of spoilers since they don't show you that, but there's an upgrade system. I think that's just a cool thing to say. There's a lot of stuff, especially since you have 5 different legions. You'll be able to change between the legions for whatever fighting. You may want to do the sword. It's just close range. I'm big on just the basic sword. Arrow, you get a bit of long range, pretty good. You have the arms. You can close up. You can actually join in with that legion, fight like straight right together. You got the beast that you can actually move around very fast with it, and it works pretty well. Has some nice skills, and the axe a bit slow, but it has a shield, which is very useful. Also some very good skills too. So yeah, the gameplay, very good. It's probably what I love the most out of it. But I can't exactly say it is perfect. I don't know. In my opinion, it is a perfect. So, in my opinion, it is a 5. But I think most people will say it isn't perfect with a 4.5. On to the world. I think this is kind of the more downside. Like, you have a lot of time in the game, but you explore the same areas multiple times. I will admit, I think it was led on that there would be a lot of areas, even though they didn't show that many areas. You felt there's going to be a lot of different areas in this game. No. Again, it's not open world, so you're progressing through the same story. But you'll go into multiple areas different times. But there's stuff different with it every time you do enter. Like, let's say, Chapter 5, you go to Zone 33. And you're just kind of in the city, nothing's changing. File 9, fucking everything erupts out of the ground. There's a bunch of stuff changed in the world. You're still going through Zone 33, but it's pretty changed. So it does a lot in that aspect to really change up the area, even though it hasn't changed at all. You go to Zone 33 multiple times. It's a big city area that's shown in the trailers. You do it multiple times, but they definitely change up the layout. You'll be going through multiple different areas in different ways. There's ways to block things off that they do, just to, you know, make sure your path is always different. But I feel a little bit like it was going to be more open. It isn't. I really was perfectly fine, especially since there's a lot of little crevices, little like hidden things to find. So yeah, there's a lot of aspects to, you know, the world. I think some people were deceived. It's still a 4. It's a 4. I think most people would want it a bit more open. Again, it only shows more areas. Since the world is so interesting, I did wish to see more of what is a part of the world. You generally just saw a bunch of Zone 10, Zone 33, and a bunch of Zone 9. I don't think you saw many times outside of that. But it's still pretty big and expansive anyways, especially when you're kind of following to a story, especially when there's a bunch of indoor areas too. So yeah, it's getting a 4. And then the last section will be the longevity of the game. How long can you really play it? And I say I can play it for a whole long while. I think I have at least 25, probably 26 hours on the game, and I still haven't beaten it. Again, I was doing most of the side quests that you can do immediately within the chapter, so I was filling my time the most I could. I was exploring it like super in depth because I did miss a few things. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff to really go after. Because once you beat a file, pretty much difficulty is the I will literally do this for you, easy, a medium, and then the ultimate mode, which unlocks after you beat it for the first time. I do suggest you do the harder mode because it's okay. Final boss, don't do it though, because it totally wrecked my ass. But yeah, so yeah, I will suggest you could go through it and play it on Ultimate again. I'm definitely going to do that. I really enjoyed this game, so I will be playing on Ultimate. Maybe I'll be playing other games before then. Take a little break, come back to it, just so I, you know, have a bit more time with the game. There's collectibles. There is a rewards. If you watched E3, the big presentation where the person played through a bit of the game, pretty much he showed the duty calls rewards where you can find porta potties in the game. Yes, porta potties. Each file, which there's 11 in the game, you can find a hidden porta potty, and you get an item out of it, which can be given to a character as toilet paper to get a reward. And probably if you collect all, it's probably like 7 Chaos Emeralds and something crazy happens. You probably turn gold or something. I really don't know. And then you can rescue cats. I think that's amazing. Besides, my cat ruined the first recording for this video. That's a bit annoying. But, but you can still rescue cats. Fun. I missed just about all of them. So that's something I definitely have to go back and do, especially me, a cat lover myself. So, you definitely can get a lot of time out of this game. I'll definitely be playing for the game on Ultimate. So yeah, I don't know how much extra time that will give onto game, but definitely there's a lot of stuff to do backtracking wise since you don't unlock every mechanic in the game immediately. So that's all the sections. Longevity, I give it a 4.5. So overall, I think what a lot of people gave the score is 9 out of 10. I'm going to be a bit more generous since I really love the game. I was even like rooting for it right when I saw it's showing the first little 2-minute clip of it. I was already amazed. I'm going to definitely give it a 9.5 out of 10. really amazing game, really great experience, and I was happy to have picked up the game and enjoyed it. And happy I did actually, listen to spoilers, because the story was good. But yeah, I do suggest you to pick it up for yourself. If you like the genre, definitely. Maybe if you only play Tetris 99 on your Switch, maybe it's not the game for you. Maybe it's not. But if you like Breath of the Wild, I feel, even though it isn't as open, definitely a fun game. Especially since battle mechanics way more fun. It doesn't fall to the amazing, it doesn't stand out as like Nintendo game, like with Mario or Kirby. I really do like this game a lot. It doesn't fall in the genre of a lot of other things, but if you like the more peculiar stuff, or you just want to try something new, if you want to try something in that genre, I feel this is a very good choice of game to pick for it. Again, you can just enjoy it for the story, honestly. It does have that option. But yeah, that will be my review of Astral Chain. Thank you guys for watching. I guess we'll end it off with what I may have next. I may be doing Fire Emblem Free Houses, or Yokai Watch 4, the Japanese edition, because English does not exist, because that's lovely. Wish I could play it in English, but since I'm a crazy fan of Yokai Watch, I'm going to play it in Japanese. But yeah, I will probably be doing reviews of that at some point, so you can vote on which one you'd like to see first. Go over to my Discord, and that's where most of this new content will end up being. So hope you guys enjoy. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you liked, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. Thank you guys for watching the video. Hope you did enjoy. I also have a Discord server where I post updates about what's happening, give previews to what content I'll be releasing, and make exclusive videos for you guys. So if you have the time, you can go check that out, link in the description. Thank you.